literally travelled 1,000 miles.
Oh yes! Look at the size of it!
G'day, welcome back to another episode. We are exploring the islands off the coast of Australia. We're 2 weeks into about a 2-month trip. We've found a group of islands that from the drone looks unbelievable. There looks like a mangrove system. There's a big blue lagoon, there's a sand flat, there's reef flat. It looks like there could be like mud crabs competing with crayfish in the same spot. And then all around the fringing reef around the outside, there's sharks and stingrays and all sorts of cool stuff. So we've just pulled ashore. We're gonna go for a walk. What are you hoping to see, Fran?
A blue-ringed octopus.
A blue-ringed octopus. Yeah. That's very cool. All right, let's go check it out.
You forgot the mask.
So this group of islands is actually a no-take or a green zone, but we do have a little hand spear as a crocodile deterrent because there's a very likely chance that in one of these little estuary ponds over the back that there could be crocodiles. So hence the spear that Fran is fashioning. But we just want to see what's living here. These green zones are really cool. It's basically like generally a smorgasbord of marine life because there's been no human impact on taking them. So we'll see what we can find. Check out the size of these black lip oysters. That's awesome. So obviously Fran speaks with a bit of a different accent than what I do. And I've just gone, oh, there's an eagle's nest up here. Let's go. It sounds like there's a chick in there. And I've never seen her so excited. She goes, oh my God, a chicken in the eagle's nest. So you ever seen someone attacked by an eagle? Keep watching. There's a little bird's nest. There's some impressive architecture that's gone into that. This is what an eagle's nest looks like. Nobody's home. Unfortunately, no chickens. It's not eagle nesting season at the moment, so you don't want to be home, but I just wanted to show you what they look like. They set up a pretty comfortable bed up the top here, don't they? And with a view over the Great Barrier Reef, looks pretty comfortable. We might set up camp up here, Fran, tonight. Little lagoon section down here that even at dead low tide holds a bit of water. Oh! Big giant clam closing just sent off like a water fountain. Look at these spider conchas. We ate these the other day and they were bloody delicious actually. See in there? This is one way to escape the heat in the sun. Check this out. He's just got his head underwater, trying to cool down, having a little snooze. I don't want to scare him, so I'll leave him sleep. That's so cool. Beautiful little green turtle, just sleeping on the reef flat. Just being very careful just to walk on the dead rock rather than the coral. So this is what I saw from the drone. There's this big blue lagoon, like swimming pool that's closed off to the ocean at low tide. We're gonna jump in, have a look. Hopefully it's like a real life aquarium. Let's check it out. The swimming pool goes around the outside like this. We're gonna swim straight across that way. My friend, no. It's a little bit murky because of course low tide, all the water and silt of the reef gets pushed in, but there's some cool fish. There's a huge mangrove jack. This place is incredible. There's a little turtle in the shallows here. There's schools of bait fish that the GT are coming through and hitting, and there's a mangrove jack in here that is like that big. This is absolutely wild.
The GT.
That GT was so cool. It does feel very croppy though.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty murky. That was an incredible little swim in our aquarium there. The whole reason we set out on this adventure was we wanted to find places like that we had no idea existed and just go in and give it a crack. And that was unbelievable to see big mangrove jacks, GTs in that little rock pool. It was so bloody cool. And it was a pretty good explore all around, but now we're gonna head out of the green zone to one of the reefs and see if we can cast a line and catch a fish. And then we've got some fresh lemons there. Well, not really fresh, 2-week-old lemons. The idea is squeeze the lemons over the fish. I think it's called ceviche. It cooks the fish, and that'll be our lunch. Then we're going to keep heading north to the next island group, set up camp there for the night. But now the job is to catch a fish for lunch. Let's go fishing. Nice, friend. Is he on there?
Yeah.
That's our lunch. Yes! That didn't take long, friends. Just cast a popper out over a couple of bommies on this reef and bang, straight away. Gold popper's done its job.
Oh, it's gonna pull me in the water.
Phew. Is it?
Might be a hole actually.
Spangled Emperor, is it? Spangled Emperor. Bring Spangled Emperor. Throw it back here. Get it back here, friend. Yes! Spangled Emperor! On the popper! Good stuff. Yes! Oh, I better put some pants on. Nice fish. So what do you reckon? Fill him up, a bit of lemon juice.
Lemon, butter.
Lemon and butter. Have him raw for lunch. Alright, sounds good. Spangled Emperor on a popper. Could work, friend. The slippery sucker. Last couple of bits. So the Spangled Emperor has gone into the Tupperware container. There's a little bit of leftover butter in there, so we're just going to leave that in there. Surely it can't hurt. Squeeze all the lemons on it and let it sit for about 20 minutes. That should cook it to a medium rare stage is what we've been enjoying. Then we'll get into it and that'll be lunch. The thing with this adventure, we've got no esky or way to keep fish, so when we're hungry we've literally got to catch a fish there and then, which Fran did, so thank you, Fran. Eat it as best we can, and then for dinner tonight we'll have to catch something else. So yeah, I'll let you know how it tastes in about 20 minutes. Oh, here's all the bait fish up the top end again. What's something behind it? Yes! Oh. What? Oh! Oh! Far out! Woo!
Was that another GT?
Huge GT! This is ambitious. It's a bit shallow there, it's very ambitious. So I've casted the little rod over this little rock, and a pack attack of huge GTs have come and wolfed it. They've had about 5 goes at it. I've eventually hooked one, but it is way too big for this little rod. We're just trying to drive him off the reef here. Oh, he's a big fish. He's a really good fish. There was like 3 of them, full bodies out of the water, smashing at it. Classic GT, just fight up and down and just goes those head shakes. Let's see if we can get him up. Woo. On the lucky gold popper.
That's the size of the GT I saw in the aquarium.
In the aquarium, really? I didn't think I had any chance here. Good driving to drive away from the reef. Whoa. believe that, Fran. What a fish. Have a go at that on the light rod. That's incredible.
Amazing.
Awesome fun. How cool. There it is, beautiful giant trevally. I think this is literally the biggest fish that light little brim rod can handle, but we're gonna throw him back. We've got more than enough. Thanks for the good times, mate. Woo. Away he goes. How cool. How's the food anyway?
So good.
Is it?
So good.
Doesn't taste like fuel at all. That's our dining table at the front of the boat. Very fancy. That's got to be as fresh as it gets. Spangled Emperor. Caught about 30 minutes ago, raw with a bit of lemon juice on it, so it's medium rare. Mmm. That's so good. This might be the best fish yet. Fan to have this way, I reckon. I like it better than the Queenie. But the GT are on. I've had 2 casts over this little reef here, packs of GT. So I'm going to strap a camera on my chest so you can go point of view action, and hopefully we can hook another fish. And hopefully Fran leaves me some food. What? Oh, lure's not even swimming properly and something just had a big go at it. All right, we're off to our next island group. We've got about a 18-mile run. It's about an hour with us fully loaded. So the plan is to get in there. We'll have a bit of an afternoon checking out that island and then set up camp. All right, hang on. And it looks like good white sand as well. Should be a treat on our little tootsies. Oh, how good's this anchorage in here? Perfect. And ahoy. So I've just arrived at what is going to be our home base for maybe 3 or 4 days here. But that's the end of that episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow, if the weather stays good, we're going to head out to the outer Barrier Reef, pretty much as far as you can go with the Great Barrier Reef. We're going to dive the drop off there and see if we can find some dogtooth tuna and maybe some minke whales. So stay posted for that one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with your mates. Tell your mum. All the good stuff. See you next time. Come around the corner, the tide's got the boat and it's off and sailing. Let's turn the salty, didn't go into a sailboat. Oh shit.